And welcome into the post-game show here on the Firebird Broadcasting Network. Alongside Jill Reisig, I'm Peter Ferreri. Coach, let's look at the positives. You outblocked them, you outserved them, you outhit them in many aspects of the game. Result didn't quite turn out like you wanted. We knew it was going to be a battle. You took them to the distance in set number 2. What are the positives you could take away from tonight's game?
Yeah, I'm super proud of them. Chicago's a very mature team.
Yeah.
You know, they have fifth years, they have seniors, they have hitters all over the place.
Yeah.
Number 4 had a great night. She's a handful. 16 in the middle. So they just have a lot of really, really good players. But I thought, like you said, we did what we wanted to do in that term. We weren't mentally tough enough in those last 3 points in each of the sets. Set 2, we were 24-22, and we let them come back. You just got to make plays. You just got to finish things. You can't let teams like that hang around.
Yeah.
And once again, every set, we're right there. Then they got those last 2 or 3 points to finish. So that's some senior leadership on their part. That's just some confidence. My freshman, Ava was amazing tonight.
Yeah.
She's a freshman. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is.
She's setting. She's hitting. We haven't had a setter hitter in a long time. The last one was an All-American, Kelly Bauer, back a long time ago. So we're asking a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of a freshman, and she did a really, really good job. So, I told her to just keep her head. You have to learn, right? You just learn. The whole point of playing teams like Chicago, who are just really, really good, they're big and they're smart and they were really serving well. I thought we passed much better as the set went on. And so the point of playing them is we'll be ready for a conference.
Yeah.
When you see hitters like that, you get in the conference, we've seen those kind of players. So
exactly.
That's really important for us to do that. I thought the home crowd was great. It was great to be home. I would have loved to close out, a couple of those sets. We had our chances. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
So to me, what that tells us, you get back in the gym. I told Ava Detweiler, how about your serve? You can come in and do a little extra serving. And, working on her block a little bit, some of the things. But she's amazing, and she did a great job. And I thought all around we played well. Katie Rowe is still recovering a little bit. You can tell maybe she wasn't quite herself tonight. I mean, if she's full steam, that maybe helps us be a little bit better. But that's life. That's the way it goes, So it's great to get some people back. It was good to see Ella out there. She hasn't played all year. So it's nice to start getting some of these kids back. And, it's great to be home. It's great to play a really good team. It's, the result's disappointing, but not the way we played.
Yeah.
Well, it was back and forth the entire night. All 3 sets were really, really close to the very end. So what do you tell your team for the future to be able to close out those sets?
Yeah, I think we just have to work on that last 5 points, right? What do you need to do there? You really have to dial it in. You really have to focus, but you have to be fearless. I've been kind of preaching that. You have to go for it, right? You can't hold back because you're not going to beat them by tipping or rolling, or you got to go for it. And if it goes your way, it goes your way. And we can't serve in the net, right? You got to, at 20s, your serve's got to be good. It's got to be good. You got to give your team a chance. And that's just practice, right? That's just practice. That's me putting them in tough situations in practice and hoping that, by doing that and playing tougher teams like that, we'll come through when we really need to here. So.
Well, I talked with Taylor the other day, and he said that serving was the main focus in practice this week. So there were 7 aces tonight to 7 errors. Do you think you saw your improvement that you wanted to see? Yeah,
I'll take that any day. Any kind of, we're still ahead of the curve on the season so far, which is pretty amazing. So we have to be aggressive, and to think that we outblocked them, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're 6'1", 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot, and we outblocked them. So that's, we outserved them and we outblocked them.
Yeah.
Our offense just wasn't as efficient. So we did what we needed to do. They were hitting 500 for a while, and we finally got them down into the 2s. But, we finally started blocking some balls. This kind of kept going through us. But our offense needs to become a little more efficient to finish these games, right? You have to get those kills at the end.
Yeah.
So, and that's what it takes, or get those stops. So, a lot of really good things, like you said in the stat column, it just didn't end up in a win. When you play that close, it's going to be like that. So, I think we hit $150.
Yeah.
We just need to clean that up. We need to put a few more balls down.
Sure. Lake Forest Invitational, you got the Foresters, you got Benedictine.
Yep.
What's the thought process for this weekend?
Get everybody healthy. Hopefully Katie will feel good for the weekend. Just keep doing the same things regardless of the opponent. Just keeping up, getting our freshmen more experience out there and the other girls on the team. And, then we come back and we play Concordia, and then we're a little bit of time off, and then we start the conference. So this was great. This was great tonight. We'll learn from it. You always learn from the tough ones like that.
Sure.
Right? And hopefully it'll bode well for us down the road.
Sounds good. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Best of luck this
All right,
weekend.
appreciate you both.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Again, that was Coach Ulmer joining us on the postgame show on the Firebird Broadcasting Network. Jill, any takeaways from what Coach said here about the resolve of the team and just closing things up?
I mean, I think there's just a lot of positivity for this Carthage team going forward. I mean, she said, you know, on defense, they're all there, and they're a great team on defense. Just the offense that was a bit lacking, and they just need to go into practice each and every day this upcoming week and really focus on attacking and just being aggressive on offense.
Sounds good. Well, we want to thank all the production staff, the crew. It is great to be back here at Tarbell. Not necessarily the result the home broadcasters would like, but nonetheless, for Mike Love, John Voinovich, Laura, Ty, Dan, and Matt, outstanding job to the student staff and crew. This program has been a presentation of Firebird Broadcast Productions and Carthage College. Copyright 2024. U Chicago 3, Carthage 0. We will be back home next Wednesday for Carthage women's volleyball. Again, once again, for Jill Reisig, I'm Peter Ferrari. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.